hit the button and all kinds of things are happening. We have Steam. I'm waiting for emails. There's that email. Says I'm live. Maybe somebody's going to tell me they can hear me. If they can hear me, they'll say, hey, we hear you. Only a few of you, though, right? That's only if you can hear me. Hear ya. Okay. Hiya? No, I hear you. Okay, that works. Really good. You speaking, Dr. Fox? I don't know. I'm speaking or oinking or doing something. And funny noises coming through. All right. What funny noises? Please tell me more, Piggy. Oink, oink, oink. Oh. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board today. I started a little bit early, but that is fine. And let's see. Yeah, oink, oink. And it's the voice doctor. Oink, oink, oink. Okay, well, we're going to work on getting Piggy put to sleep there with the melodious voice. So anyway, I don't want to be a bad guy, but the way everything looks today, I think we're going to have a short stream today. A very, very poor visibility in all places, and or pretty much all places, which is really disappointing for me and kind of heartbreaking in a way. But anyway, before we get going too far here, welcome to my moderators, Arizona Snowman, Piggy, and I haven't seen Paulzilla yet, but I did see C&D Boy, so we're all good there, and that is nice to have you guys on board and helping out. You do a wonderful job, and all is good. And see, new names in here. Okay, Bad Habit, or is it Hobbit? Habit? Okay, Bad Habit. I guess that's all good. Anyway, right now, of course, what we have on the screen is one of the Yellowstone craters there doing its thing. So, getting into saying hello to all the good people here. First off, Lookin' Simone was the first one in here, and that deserves cookies. There you go, Lookin' Simone. All right, so we got the cookies out of the way, and I think I'm going to start saying hello to people because it's starting to get busy. All right, welcome to Craig Thor and Miss Lobo Bob, Big Dog, Tracy Bills, Mona Alfano, Miss Lobo Bob, Sue Hayes, Grandma B, Kevin Haynes, Sarah Miles, Tom Turtle Son, and I think I already said Big Dog. And then we had Linda Schoof, and Oz is back. Pistol Pete is in the house. Craig Thor, welcome you guys. Kate is also here. Good to see you again. And going up the list a little more, we see Tetra is there. Bad Habit also in the house, as well as DT Kitty and Serotonin, and again I said it wrong. I'm sorry, I butchered it. Serotonin? Okay, we'll have to work with that. I'm trying that. I'm trying. Some of the names are absolutely difficult, especially when you're trying to do it in multiple languages or something. Anyway, Sleeping Volcano also here. Welcome. And let's see, Paulzilla is here, so welcome. I didn't see you sneaking in there, Paul. Good to have you on board. James Bong also made it in. Good to see you. And let's see who else we have. Just scrolling up real quick. Juliet is also in the house, as well as Henry Nelson. And let's see, Christopher is back. Good to see you again. And Teresa Cousin, welcome. Let's see who else might have snuck in here that I didn't see. Christian. So yeah, we got a Christian. We're a couple of them. Let's not get them confused. All right, going up some more, and not seeing anyone else here yet. Let's see if we go a little bit faster. And just about at the top, Nancy Buchanan, welcome back. Good to see you. And I knew there was names in there I might have missed. We got Crank Thor. We got who else are we missing? I think we just about got everybody here. So, and again, oh, Liz Markman Moyler, if I didn't say your name, but anyway. Glad to have everyone on board. I'm going back down to the bottom. I see other names maybe. Christian, we got you there. All right, so did I miss anyone? I'm just going here. D. Guess, welcome. Good to see you. And Aurelio Perez also in the house. And Evie Stardust, welcome. And do we have any more in there? We got Mona Alfano, I see already. ESD is also in the house. Paul Williams made it in. Good to see you. And thanks all for popping in and having a look at the stream today. And like I say, today I may be shutting it down a little bit earlier here because we really don't have very good visibilities in many places. So before we get too far, I want to try to get back to looking at things. And of course, when we look at this one, because we're not allowed to show the other guy's camera, so this is we all know which one it is. But you know, if you say it backwards, it's Elob Morts, yeah, Morts, Elob Morts. It's backwards. It's Elob Morts. And in case you're not understanding what I'm saying, you guys, we can try to fix that up if we can find what I'm looking for here. Yeah, Elob Morts. That's how you say it backwards. There it is. Oh, that's right side up. So anyone who's seeing that, yeah, that's Elob Morts. Just so we don't get in trouble. A special new volcano, right? Yeah. No. Say yeah. So, well, instead of put an I instead of an E there, Craig Thor, and then spell it backwards. You will get it. If you didn't catch it the first time, look on the screen, and you see what's on the screen, right? So that's what we're looking at. Anyway, it's about the only thing that's going right now, and I'm surprised it's even going because it was really kind of bad as far as seeing anything, and I'm surprised this is working. So anyway, I'd love to keep it there, but we want to look at other stuff, so let's have a look. And this is what Iceland has been looking like for the last day and a half here, and I'm thinking they've got a layer of snow on their camera and they can't seem to get it off of there. So it was a different color of green earlier in the day, and it was a nice leafy kind of green, and then of course as the day progressed, it just changed into kind of I guess turquoise or some color like that, and that's what we're looking at. So unfortunately we are out of the picture out of those ones, so we resort back to our still frames, and we will back that up a little bit so you can actually see what it looked like earlier today. They did get a lot more snow, and that is what's evident there. So there is your shot of Ragnar today, even though we can't see it from the other side. But we do see a little bit of cloud over there, and of course those cameras being over there right beside Big Ram, it causes issues. But anyway, this is what we are seeing today from the still shots, and it was bad weather for a while, as you can see. So even there at that one, you can see that it was snowed right out for a while. So glad we got a little bit of a peek at it though, and that looks kind of nice, almost ready for skiing. So hopefully Siggy will get the ski hole open soon. So anyway, that's kind of what we got going on there, and I was hoping for a really good seismic chart, and this is what we got instead. So we do see that they were trying to fix the sensor or reset it or do something, but it has done nothing else. Old Mummy of Hamsters says, geesh, I had to reboot my phone and my lava family. Oh, welcome, Old Mummy of Hamsters, and glad you got in there. And flatline, yeah, it's a flatline. Let me see if it'll refresh and do anything here. No, it's still the same, but you know, if we look at the charts above it and below it, they are right up to date. So it's not a matter of not getting data, it's just we're not seeing updates from the actual sensor on here, and they've tried. So we're gonna hope that they will continue to do their thing and keep it going that way. And let's see if we pop over. Yeah, we can have a look at the earthquakes. I didn't even refresh those yet today. I've been busy looking at other things, so oh, that one's not going to work. Let's try that again. Okay, we got two of them refreshing. We'll get all three going at the same time here, and it should be pretty cool. And yeah, you zoomed in a little too much. There we go. And we'll put it on 24 hours. And before we zoom in, we will take a look here. So okay, the only thing that's really big is the one up top here. Let's have a quick look at it and see what it's doing. It's a 2.9, and right up in the mountains, and it is 9.7 kilometers down. Happened yesterday actually at 17:23. It wasn't on our charts yesterday. That was interesting. And this guy was, though, out here. Oh, I'm too far out. And 2.1. Yeah, we did look at this guy. Oh no, this is from today. All right, 1646. I'm getting confused now. And just starting the show too. That's really bad. Anyhow, let's get that off of there and get back to normal. And 13.9 kilometers down for that one, by the way. That's quite a distance. This particular map is not showing anything around Astja or the other area up here, and not sure why. And here is one little guy, 1.7, and it happened at 1850 yesterday, 9.3 kilometers down. So I'm not seeing too much. That is getting me all worked up here or anything. And let's zoom in a little bit more and see what this 1.7 is that from today. Yep. No, yesterday as well. Wow. So why are we seeing yesterday's data? This thing not refresh or something? Because, well, that should be within that 24-hour period. Let me try refreshing that one again and see what happens, because that doesn't look right to me for some reason, almost like we didn't get fresh data. And set it back onto 24 hours, and yeah, that guy's still there. We'll take a look at the other maps right away as well. So this is a depth of 5.6 kilometers, a 1, and again from yesterday. So interesting. And let's go to one of the other maps then and see, because we don't see anything else right there, and not even, I don't think, up here. Really nothing new. So let's take a look at these other maps and see what they've got in there, and we'll scrunch it down to 4 days. There we go, and refresh that one, and then that'll give us a little bit better idea what's actually even current. And it doesn't look like there's a heck of a lot. These are all old ones within a day. Yeah, yesterday's. So our little swarm has kind of died out there, and of course our volcano is sitting right there in Geldingadala Valley, and that camera shot is from here, and it's looking basically across here at the volcano. So that's where that camera is located. The other one that's all blue is located over here on the side of this fairly large mountain, or Big Ram as they call it, and it is pointed in that direction, and we're just not seeing anything. So it probably has snow covered on the lens. Anyway, looking at these, yeah, these were all from yesterday, and that was later. This might be a little newer. Yeah, from 1:38 this morning, 6 kilometers down, and magnitude 1 on that guy, and some other little ones here. Nothing serious or big to talk about, that's for sure. 4 a.m. today, 3 kilometers down, a 0.5. So kind of making you wonder what the heck is happening. All of a sudden everything went quiet again, right? 5 kilometers down, 0.8 at 5:48 a.m. And yeah, the other ones are all kind of neutral turf, if you will, older ones. This is from today at 7:30. 1.1 is the magnitude, and 6 kilometers down. And then the other one further out here would have happened at 3:23 a.m. 1.79 kilometers down. So nothing really major. We had this bigger one out here that they took off, 3.2, and that was on the 14th at 10. And again, when we're looking up in this area, we don't see anything really new. We already looked at that on the other chart, and we only see this guy here, and that was at 1.7 we looked at. So nothing major going on there as far as I can tell in Iceland, seismically anyway. Nothing out of the ordinary. You know, we're seeing quakes, but we're not seeing anything major, and hoping that we'll continue to see some swarms in Geldingadala, because that would really be of interest to all of us, I think. Anyhow, let's cruise around some of the other volcanoes and see what's going on. And this is Sakurajima, and this is located in Japan, of course. And as you can see, there's some heavy clouds right above it. but I do believe that it is sending off a little bit of that gas, and that is kind of interesting, and not sure how much or if this thing is going to pop again or not. And on the other side of that, I do have this other guy, of course, Mount Fuji, in full wonderful color and height and stamina and huge. I love it. So Mount Fuji is always a nice looking volcano. And let's see what we have next. Lot Fuzzy at Taal, and this of course is compliments of Madame Rutsa, and that is a little bit out of focus, and it's because we're seeing so much haze across the water there. And if we go to our other view, and right now the other one wasn't very good because there's clouds on the other side. We'll see. Oh, it got better. The clouds lifted. Yay! I'm happy. Okay. And the clouds are very visible right there, and I'm glad they lifted up a little bit, and we can now see what's actually going on. So pretty awesome. And wow, there are a lot of low clouds here, eh? Makes you kind of wonder, stormy season and that kind of thing. So of course that is Taal, and courtesy of Taal meditation. Boy, I just about had that wrong. Welcome to OFU Lux, and Andre, welcome. Guten Abend. And let's see, who else snuck in here while I wasn't looking? Trev T made it back, and Jersey J's Bushcraft and Survival. Dr. Fox, have a question for you tonight. Okay, if you want to ask questions, make sure you put DrFox2000 in front of it so it lights up in red for me, and then I can see it, because unless I'm stopping and scrolling up very slowly, I don't see those questions. So whenever you want to ask me something, you can certainly do that. Just make sure you put DrFox2000 in front of the question, all one word, just the way it's written in the chat there, and that turns it red for me. It really does help. So go forward with your question. Dodger is in the house as well. Let's see, who else did I see? Frank McLeod, and I think Leo Carlson made it in. Welcome, Leo. And what the heck was all this? Oh, never mind. That's all good. I think we're good there. Okay, going back to the bottom. Okay. Is it possible to see the thermal uplift of a bombing at sea on a weather satellite? Thermal uplift? I guess it would be possible. I mean, if depending on the satellite, of course, depending on what satellite you're using, some of them will be using, different, they're looking at different spectrum or different frequencies of light, and it's always interesting. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Dr. Fox, is it true that it's illegal to have a pet rat in Alberta? Apparently you can have pet rats, but you're not allowed to let them out. Alberta is supposed to be rat free, oh mummy of hamsters. But we have a lot of hamsters. It's rat free. Yep, they did things way back when. Welcome, William. BMAT, good to see you. Judy L also in the house. Welcome. And Juliet, if I haven't said your name yet, welcome. Okay, so anyway, looking at Taal, that is a beautiful sight. I could actually crank that up and There we go, a little sharper, I think. And I don't know why the thing keeps changing on me for some reason. Okay, why is that buffering? It's not buffering. Oh, it's buffering on my own thing here because it changed. Cool. All right. And okay. So I'm trying to watch the Ukraine to see if I can see something that is not broadcasted on, okay, the mainstream media. Okay, Jersey Jays, yeah, you could have a look at that and see, but I don't know if you're going to see too much off of the weather satellites. I'm sure there's all kinds of other spy satellites up there looking right now, though. In more places than one. Anyway, keeping going with our volcanoes here, of course, we did start out here looking at the geyser in Yellowstone, and of course it is snowing there. Looks like they're getting a pretty good snowfall, and kind of neat and interesting. And we got a couple centimeters of snow last night as well, so I guess they deserve some too, right? So let's see. All right, if we keep going here, we can go to our next volcano, and let's see, here we go. Maybe. And come on, switch. Oh, they did something. All right, let's go to a different one. We'll go to Merapi. All right, I gotta reset the other one now. Wow, just batting 100 today, guys. Poor visibility is not the only thing. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Maybe this one will be more interesting. And yeah, this is going to be more interesting. Here we go. And apparently somebody is running something really, really quickly. Hang on, this is not a live stream. Or is it? No, it's not. Somebody's running a time lapse of Krakatoa, and I can't show that because I'm going to get in trouble for that one. So we'll stick with Merapi for right now. And yeah, I'm not trying to be rude or bad or anything, but what happens is when they do their time lapse stuff, they keep that separate, so that's what they're showing right now, and we'll try not to infringe upon their rights. So we've got to keep things pretty clean here. Boom, it's trying to pop. Yeah, I wish we could see it a little bit better though. And of course this is Popocatepetl, and it's got new snow on it, which is unfortunate. A lot of brand new snow. And Fuego is offline. So as I mentioned earlier, it's not good visibility anywhere really, and we're not seeing a heck of a lot. So that's kind of what's happening today, and that's why I was saying I think we're going to have a shorter stream today because of it. So the only thing that's really viable to look at is either Merapi or looking at Taal, and that's the only worthy places where we can actually see something, right? So that's kind of the bad part of today, I guess. I do like Taal. That is a nice view though, and it does show the lake fairly well and everything. Uh, oh, it's just talcum powder on Popocatepetl. Okay, and here I thought it was snow. Paul Zilla, you are such a smart man. Bomb Stroley? No, 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 that's not quite right. No, no, not Bomb Stroley. And let's see if we can find. I'm going to see if we can find some. Oh, that other one. What do you call that? No, it's not there. Hang on, I have it here somewhere. Where's my... Oh, no, not that guy, not that guy. Where the heck did I leave it? Okay, it would be in there. So, alright, we're trying to find other views. You know, and again, this is... It's horrible. And that's Etna, by the way. And hang on, that's reversed. There, proper. So, yeah, so that's kind of the view that we're getting there. And you know, I really feel sorry for Yvonne Kunkel, who is out there in that mess. They're getting rained upon and snowed upon up top on the hill. And Russian hacking, yep. That's about it. That's the power of sugar that you thought was... oh, that's powdered sugar that you thought was fresh snow in Yellowstone. Powdered sugar, eh? Wow. So everybody's sprinkling sugar. No, this is raindrops. Definitely raindrops. It's a little too warm to be snow there. So if somebody wants to bring up the weather for someplace in Sicily, they can. I mean, let's see if we can find a place to actually look at. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in today's views. So. And there's nothing, you know, a guy can do about it. And of course, this is Ragnar. Yeah. So I'm a little on the disappointed side, you guys. It's raining corn syrup. Yeah. Sticky feathers. Get the barrels of feathers out. And let's put it back here for right now. And we'll just chat about that one for a few minutes. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. And you know what, Jay, it's just that way. It's some days are good, we can see everything, and other days we just have absolutely poor visibility. And today happens to be, you know, out of what the 10 or 12 volcanoes that we watch, we see 2. You know, that's not very good as far as numbers. So it is one of those things. What? Photon inductions. What? Disappoint so much. Ah, boy, man. Slunchhammer to his TV. Okay, DJ, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but all right. Yeah, it's a blessing we can see these sites at all. Yeah, I guess you're right there, Jay. And to all is short. You know, William, that's a very keen observation. It is actually quite short. And you know, when you're looking at it and you're in a tall lake, okay, so the tall lake, and you can't have a volcano that's tall if you have a lake that's already tall, or can you? But I'm glad that we're up here on the outside of the rim of that lake, and we're able to see into the middle and actually see Ta'al. How's Hawaii cooking? Hawaii isn't too bad. And, you know, we can probably pop over there and have a quick look, too. And let's see. There we go. We'll get on to the earthquake map first. As soon as I get there. And so this is our Hawaiian Islands, and I didn't refresh this one. I want to do that just to make sure I'm not missing anything. And we'll refresh that real quick. While that is refreshing, we will look at this picture from 8:31 Hawaii time this morning. And of course, it's looking pretty good, but you can see quite a bit of a drop again in the lava level. So that is doing its thing. And of course, we refreshed here. So let's have a look. And there is our montage of earthquakes or tremors sitting on the hot spot where they always happen. And we don't see anything big and red over here, and nothing big and red in here either. Looking out at the seamounts, I don't see anything there, or these. Everything seems to be quiet in the ocean. And if we zoom in, and we will look at the pictures right away, but that is where the crater is located of Kilauea. And of course, if you go to this site, Hawaii Maps, and Hawaii Map is the shortcut, and you can get that up and be able to look at these yourself. They got 4 cameras on site, as well as GPS tilt meters and gas meters, and of course seismometers all over the place. And okay, it's refreshing all by itself. All right. Anyway, let's go back here. We will refresh this one and see what we get out of that, the difference. And there you go. A different time of day, of course, 14:11 or 2:11 in the afternoon, Hawaii time. You can still see some lava. We know that there is a tube inside this funny shaped venting or mounding, if you will, and it is running out there and into the pond. And right now it looks pretty low when you're looking at the edges here. If we go to the other picture, again, this was from 8:30 this morning, and if we redo that and get the latest one, there we go. Nice clean image today, and you can see that lava level has dropped maybe 10 feet in there, maybe 2 to 3 meters depth. So and this is actually a pretty good shot because you can actually see the other side today. That is pretty cool, and I do believe this is the outcrop where all the guests always come and look. So and they're looking across here. So when 2 pineapples goes up, that's where he's usually standing, up in this area. Anyway, let's have a look at the thermal, and this is what the thermal looked like from very early this morning. And again, you can start seeing edges already. So the lava level did drop. We did have quite a large pool on the other side of hot magma, and I'm sure that that level will drop again a little bit as well. Let's refresh that to current time and see the change. And let's try that again. What's going on here? Oh, there it goes. I have weird things happening. I had to reboot my computer today to do updates, and everything is like slow as molasses for it to be loading things. That still hasn't refreshed. I don't know why. And this is the other shot, and that picture is actually from yesterday yet, as we can see on here. I was wondering why it hadn't changed, and if we change it, we got the new one. There we go. All right, so it did work. And again, you can see the depth here. That's quite deep. It's definitely, I'd be guessing, but at least 3 meters, 10 feet, if not more, of drop. So It is interesting though, and let's see, did the other one refresh? Yeah, it did finally refresh. So definitely seeing a major drop in lava levels. Look at Azilla's. Yeah, that's exactly what we were looking at. He must have an infection in his toe or something. It seems to keep growing. I hope he doesn't have toe fungus. Toenail fungus. I heard that's really bad. Yeah, lots of volume loss. And, you know, from this angle, and this is something that I was trying to figure out with when Two Pineapples was there, the height here, this height from, you know, the level point down and how much it drops in that lava lake. And of course, when we're looking at it from this angle, it's really hard to guess. But I bet you if you stood a person up here, this would be twice as tall as a human in here. It's just like when we were looking at things like Ragnar as an example, and watching the Fool up on the edge of it, you know, look like a little tiny stick figure. And it's kind of the same thing here, where the perception of height it's very difficult to tell because of the distance involved. And this camera is probably, I'd say, a kilometer away from that hole. So, you know, it kind of gives you a pretty good idea that that's got to be a few meters tall, at least 3 or 4. So, cool, but definitely a big footprint. Still looks like Godzilla stepped there and ran away. Maybe Godzilla got a hot foot. Maybe burnt his toe. Okay, no, Craig, it's been what? Done that, never again. Okay. Anyway, so that's kind of what's happening there at Kilauea. We don't see too much else. And I don't know, where shall we put it? Let's go back to, no, that's our Alaskan ones. Even the Alaskan ones weren't doing very good. I got to take a look and see if I can get those pictures up and working. But I looked at the day's image, and it's a black screen, so it always disappoints you when you're looking at that. Yeah, that's all we get is bad screens. Okay, that one is not working. Let's see what this one looks like. I'm just loading these other ones up here and seeing if there's anything worthwhile looking at up in Alaska, and we don't see anything there so far. So let us see what this last one is. And of course I couldn't see the Great Sitkins or Pavlov. So of course the one we're going to be able to see a little bit of is the one I can't pronounce. Semi, our good friend Semi. So current image, and that's as good as it gets with these guys today. So 2-minute warning for my Pepsi break. Excellent, thank you. And there it is in the clouds. Looks like it got a little warmer. Some of that snow did melt here, and you can definitely see that. So semi sol poch noi. Semi sol poch noi. Semi sol poch noi. Bloop bloop bloopers. Okay, yeah, it's one of those names. Got it, dog, thanks. Okay, that's all good. Anyway, we're gonna see what we can do here for the next half hour. Actually, I think maybe what we're gonna do here is we will do bacon seeds fairly quick when I come back from break, and then we'll see how things go, and we'll keep it to that, at least the 1 hour mark. And like I said, it's a horrible day today for volcano viewing, so it's unfortunate, but we have these days. Bacon seed and weather maps, and yeah, we will try to do that. Polly, put the kettle on. Brew time. Yay! Brew time. All right, do that. Okay, I need a break as well. Eyes hurt. Yep, no problem, Jay. Okay, so for right now, for those people who are enjoying what little we have to offer today, please, if you do like it, hit that like button and help us out that way with the YouTube analytics. And for those other people who are new, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing if you feel we've earned it. And on that note, if you want to know when the stream is normally on, it's listed down below in the description, and you can certainly do have a look down there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for right now, and I am going to go on a break. I will put this back over onto all, and then we will, there we go. Since it's a fairly decent picture, and we can actually see it, and hopefully we will be able to see some lava somewhere. What happened to Kim Raudenbush? Hi, Kim. Good to see you here. And where did that go? Kim, we're going to be shutting the stream down early today. And it's unfortunate, but that's what's going to happen. I don't mean to be rude or anything. It's just, if there's nothing to show, it's hard for me to talk about nothing, right? So let's keep on with this. I'll leave it here. I will be back in 5 minutes or so, and we'll see if we can throw some bacon seeds in there. So anyway, I'll be back. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on. Hopefully I'm coming back quiet enough that I didn't scare anyone. And Piggy is still awake, so obviously I haven't put her to sleep. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we did say that it will be bacon seed time when I came back, and we're going to do those now since we're going to be a little bit shorter. Andrei Spasiba Pangliski, okay? No Russian. Я не говорю по-русски. So please, по-английски, спасибо. All right, hopefully that will make Andre understand. And here we go, bacon seed time. So there you go. Get a pig, you guys. Get a pig, please. Thank you. And let's get to the next one. I love these bacon seeds. Here's another little fella. Beautiful. All right, that is a lovely little bacon seed, and that is awesome. Okay, next one, and this is as young as you can get. I see it's feeding from mom or dad or somebody. Anyway, little hungry pig is not going to be hungry by the looks of things. So that's awesome to see. And let's see what else we got. Bacon seeds. Paulzilla, don't forget to, what? I don't need a pig because there's plenty of wild piggage around here. Yeah, oh, probably. A few wild ones. Anyway, here's our next one, and look at how small and cute this little one is. It looks like almost like he's forlorn somewhere. Anyway, let's see, somebody else popped in. Billy Bob Joe, good to see you. And CVET69 also made it in. And let's see, did I miss anyone else? I think I got most of you good people. Elisa P. Frampton is here. Good to see you. Aunt Memo, welcome back. And did I miss anyone else? EC is in the house. And I think hopefully I got most of the good names. If I did not say your name, I do apologize. I like to say hi to everyone. Lisa W. included, and usually I try to nail everybody properly here. Anyway, glad to have you all on board, and thanks for enjoying the bacon seeds with us. And I've got one more bacon seed here that we're going to show, and that is this guy here, and you guys can watch this apple devastation here for a couple of rounds, and that looks pretty cool. So and what's okay, yeah, yeah, Andre, that was not cool, not cool. So yeah, thank you, Piggy. Diane Craig, I'm late, but hello, and you're welcome, and no worries. So, okay, getting through our bacon seeds, that's it for today's bacon seeds. And of course I wanted to go over and see the snow on Popocatepetl, but apparently that is not a good thing. So let's go to the other side. That one too is buffering. Always nice when they do that. Let's go to a different volcano and see what Merapi is doing. And this is why I want to have a little bit of a shorter stream today, because of exactly what we're seeing. Very, very cloudy everywhere, so it's unfortunate. And boy, I just refreshed that thing and it's buffering again. They must have trouble with their signal or something from Popocatepetl. And yeah, it's buffering. So I don't know if it's YouTube that's having the problems or if it's local here or something, but ours seems to be pretty solid sending, but that one's not working. Okay, so back to there for a second. And let's see, what the heck? We're out of volcanoes. And that's the really bad part. And, you know, even Yellowstone's not looking very happy today. So, anyway, we did say we wanted to go look at the weather and the world volcano maps and things like that. So, we'll have a look at those and see what we can find. And let's get over to that. I did have it a little bit zoomed in there. I was looking at stuff from Etna and Stromboli, of course, and of course in between the two is Volcano, yeah, I guess you could call it that, and then Campi up there. So, and they showed a quake here, and somebody said that there was another quake. Let's see if it'll show up here, and it hasn't shown up. I don't think. Piggy had mentioned that there was a quake in Greece, or actually in Turkey, and it really didn't show up. So this is an older one here when we look at that, and that was a few days ago, I think, or something. Doesn't give date and time on there. But that one wasn't that new. So, but there was supposed to have been one over here that never did show up on the maps, and I was kind of curious about it. Anyway, that's our volcanoes there in Europe, and of course Yvonne Kunkel is out at Etna right now. I'm hoping, well, right now she's probably sleeping or something, having dinner, and why does that zoom in every time I move it? But I don't think they would have been able to get too much work done. Anyway, down here, Canary Islands and La Palma Cumbre Vieja is the volcano, and it's not doing a heck of a lot anymore, and things are being rebuilt slowly. Looking at Iceland, they still show Astja as a yellow state, and Fragra del Fjall, which is our Ragnar, as a yellow state as well. So as long as they're yellow, that still means they're on the map. And when we go to the big ring of fire, we actually have to go on the other side here because this map is not right. And zoom back out. There we go. Ring of fire. Gives you a little bit more of an idea what's on this side. If we zoom back in a little bit, Popocatepetl right there, south of Mexico City, and we do have a bunch of earthquakes right in that vicinity. I think some of those were a little older, from the 15th at 1900, and that was a 4.4. This is also from today at 2200, and that was a 4.2, and then you've got a whole stack right here, a little bit of a swarm, and they're all about that same size, 4.2, 4.7, that kind of thing. So gives you a good idea that they had 4 or 5 right in the same spot. And of course that is right out by Fuego and Santiaguto, if I said it right. And of course other Messiah volcano doing some action there. Apparently it was erupting, but there are no cameras or pictures. Unfortunately, I was trying to get some, and also the one down here in Costa Rica, and not getting anything out of that. I haven't heard any more news out of Colombia for this guy being up and at it, so How about we see Oz's masterpiece again? I've already sent that out to many people, Tetra, and I'm going to work on leaving it. We may look at it at a different day, but I don't want to do that today again. Anyway, other volcanoes doing their thing. Sangay still listed as red again, so it could still erupt. Wolf volcano out here on the Galapagos Islands, still red. And of course down in, I do believe that is still in Peru, and that is this guy active. Not sure where that border is. I think it's right here. So looks pretty neat. Why is that zoom in again? My God, I don't like that. Okay, Kilauea. Of course, we already looked at that a little bit. If we go up the other way here, we see Pavlov, orange status, Great Sitkins, orange status, and the one I can't pronounce, orange status, even though it does pop out once in a while, and a quake up here, 4.3 magnitude, and it was at 1557 or whatever it is, UTC, and of course, Kamchatka Peninsula here, a couple of the volcanoes there still showing active, and this guy also, well, it's in a quiet state. Two of them quiet, two active, that's enough. And Sakurajima showing that it is still active, which is very interesting, even though it's not doing a heck of a lot. And also this one out here in the water doing its thing. And if we pop down here into the Philippines, this is where Taal is. And while we're looking at Taal for a second, I'm going to see what we can bring up here in relationship to Taal. And I'm not sure if we have something new here or not. I gotta double check. Yeah, so I think that might have been, yeah, okay, never mind. I'll get it up on the screen here in a second. Just gotta go find it, and I know it's here somewhere. Files are getting bigger and bigger. I need to purge the files. So there, I think we can get it up there on the screen, and turn that off, and of course there we go. So this is the latest news on Taal. Oh, see, it's a steam engine. Oh, some wise guy sent that to me. Anyway, enough of the fun. Okay, back to work. And Thomas the Tank, yep. Well, hey, that smokestack was in the right place, you guys. Anyway, let's continue on. And of course, here's Semeru and Merapi down here, Krakatoa right there. And when we get back out, looking at some of the stuff, we're still seeing Hunga Tonga, even though there's not much left of it, and the Tofua volcano showing inactive there, and this would be, and that's Vanuatu island possessions, I guess. And we zoom back out a little bit, so we've got those. Pretty much covered everything on this particular map, and I think we're good. We do see a bunch of earthquakes up here, and of course, for those people who don't know, India is actually pushing into the mountains, into the Himalayas, and actually lifting them. and so that continental plate that's pushing in underneath the Eurasian plate is basically causing that uplift. So that's why they have so many earthquakes there. Just so you guys are aware of that. If we go onto our regular earthquake map, and of course I was trying to see when Piggy mentioned the earthquake that was in Turkey, and she said it would have been here somewhere. We didn't see anything new popping up whatsoever, and then they downgraded it from whatever it was down to a 3.1 or something. And yeah, this is the USGS, so it doesn't always have accurate things for all countries, but it's usually pretty good. So anyway, zooming out a little bit, we can see the earthquakes around the world. The stuff that we're interested in is the red spots, because those are the fresh ones. And Puerto Rico, of course, that hot spot, it seems to a little bit too fast there. It seems to get a lot of them right there. Don't know why. That's got to be some kind of a subducting zone there, and the fault is actually on the other side. So this side may be raising up a little bit or something. Not sure how that plate is working over there. And here are the other ones that we were seeing on the other map, and this one they actually had a whole bunch showing over there, and we're only seeing one. So I'm again kind of wondering who's doing the reporting and why are we seeing different results on different maps, right? Anyway, looking at the west coast of North America, everything there is pretty normal. Looking at the amount of quakes and stuff, so that's telling us that the area is still slipping along nicely, and we're not going to have a big crunch anytime soon. And of course, never enough quakes here for me. They should have a few extras for that subduction zone, because if something gets stuck, this is going to be where you're going to have a massive earthquake. Looking up in Alaska, still full of all kinds of goodies, new fresh stuff, but we're not seeing anything around the world that is really big or really new. So the biggest ones that we actually had in the last little while were which ones? Did I miss them? Be down here. Yeah, this guy, I think 5.1. So really not all that much happening that way, right? So it's a little bit rough. And let's go over, have a look at the weather map. I did this one at 4 o'clock, and it's just about 6. So let's refresh it. We'll get 2 hours fresher than what it was. And for weather, here's kind of what Europe is looking like. And we'll actually start off in Iceland. You can see a little bit on the cold side. They're getting a wind from the east, northeast, I guess, sort of. And from the south on this side here. A little warmer here on the Reykjanes Peninsula, but fairly cool. Actually, not that bad over there. That's not really cold air either, so that might be air recirculating from where it's getting warmed up here with some of that other stuff coming in from the Gulf Stream. So, and speaking of Gulf Stream, they're loading up some good stuff onto Ireland and England and those areas. The coast of Paris getting a little warmer. Germany still not as warm, and I'm surprised that Spain is not quite as warm as it could be. So still beautiful weather here in the Canary Islands, of course, and we can see that it's fairly warm, nice. And you got to remember it's nighttime there right now, so the temperatures are reflecting that. And you know, 17, 18 degrees, even 14 or 15 for a nighttime low is not bad. Echo the bot, echo the bot, echo the bot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Echo the Bot. And let's see if we zoom out of that. Take a little bit more of a look across all the hot areas here. Of course, your equator is being quite warmish. Australia is getting back up in temperature. And actually it doesn't look too hot. Not quite as bad as the 40 plus temperatures that they were getting before, 45, 50 degrees, well, 45 degrees anyway. 45, 46 is what we were seeing there at points in time. And I'm sure 32 is more than enough for most places there. And we did have these storms. There was another storm that hit Madagascar, and I don't know how they fared through that, but that was something that was going on there today or yesterday. And if we take a look at the precipitation map, and we kind of get a little bit more of an idea, that storm is sitting right on top of Madagascar, and it's pretty nasty. So I guess there's a bunch of damage and stuff there. So and of course they got two more storms in the Indian Ocean here doing their thing. If we go back, we take a look and see why everything is so cloudy, and you can see we got a lot of activity here of different clouds and things popping and booming. And when we look out here, we still see some Tonga and those areas. Tonga is getting rained upon. A rain in our Amazon rainforest and the jungles of Lima, Peru, and Colombia. And well, I guess Colombia isn't getting that much rain, but anyway, looking at it, it looks like they're going to get some more. So that's kind of the weather portion of our show here. And just looking up north, some colder stuff there. We don't really like going up north. It's cold up there. And yeah, you see more stuff coming down, and this snow coming all the way from Alaska down into Alberta and British Columbia. Makes you wonder. Okay, and Arizona, will you tell DrFox2000 good night for me? DT Kitty, you have yourself a good night, okay? And I see you, not a worry. Have a good night. And all right, so SO2 map, I did not refresh that one today, so let's make sure it's good. Well, actually, I did refresh it this morning. We'll start out here in North America, I guess, and again, we see our usual Popocatepetl, and then as we go down Central America, we see from Fuego, and the one in Costa Rica there, and Nicaragua. So we'll have to kind of heed their advice, I guess. And of course here we see the one from Colombia is still off-gassing a little bit more. Not sure what's causing this mess in here. Those levels are up a little higher. That other volcano was, I think, somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. So it kind of makes you gotta wonder if we zip out to our areas here in the Pacific. And again, this is Hunga Tonga still has some off-gassing. So very interesting to see, the volcano that is underwater is off-gassing. And that can always tell you, hey, something could happen. And of course, Vanuatu, that is still cooking there. Keep it zoomed out a little bit. There we go, back in. And again, you can see Java, and this is Indonesia, of course. And Krakatoa is on this end, and then you got Semeru and Merapi over on these sides. So Of course, we're going to see a little bit there. This guy is active as well. I'm not sure which one that one actually was. And then, of course, out here is where we see our Taal volcano. So that gives us a pretty good idea of what's going on around the world. If we take a look here in Europe, though, wanted to look and see what kind of clouds are coming off of this. So right now that flow is heading up northward, and I'm wondering where this other stuff is coming from. Well, mind you, the wind was blowing the other way before, so that's probably not helping for this stuff down here and just adding to it. But that gives you a pretty good idea of what the SO2 levels look like around the world. And it is kind of what it is. So let us find something here. I'm going to go around our volcanoes again and see if we can figure out what is worthy of looking at. Let me see if I can refresh Popocatepetl. It looks like it timed out completely. And we will go from there. EV Stardust, working 7 hours. Thank you, Dr. Fox. Sweet lavely dreams, everyone, and take care. Glad to have had you here. And yep, Popocatepetl is back. And we will go to that one first, since we didn't see it earlier. So apparently it is smoking pretty good, and that's kind of what I was trying to get after here. And I'm glad the clouds dissipated just a little and it's not buffering anymore. So there is something happening there at Popocatepetl, and it even looks like it's trying to build a lenticular cloud on top of that cone, which is pretty awesome as well. What? Who's short? 5'7" isn't that short? That's a good height. Okay. For a short person. Oops. Did I say that out loud? My bad. That's a tall, short person. Double checked on Fuego. It's still not doing anything, so that's kind of where that's at. We do have nice pictures, but the cloud is covering up the tops of the mountains, and we are unable to see what Merapi is doing. And of course the other one is still offline for the other ones, at least I think it is. Let me just go there and have a peek. Why is this changing around? There we go. And let me see if I can refresh it and see if they put anything else on. Nope, they definitely didn't. So yep, we're out of luck for right now. Maybe they'll turn it back on in a while, and probably after the stream is over. So we don't get to see that one, and we already looked at Hawaii. We looked at everything up in Alaska, and the only one we didn't spend a super lot of time on here was the cold smoking stacks that we have in Yellowstone. And I'm looking at the time. I've already gone way over our time as far as you know, it should be break time, but I think I'm gonna shut it down at this point, since we don't have any other good views. And you know, unless well, let me take a 5-minute breather, and then we'll run for a few more minutes and see if I can find anything else. Otherwise, we'll probably close down early today. We did bacon seeds already, Bill, a little while ago. So can we hang out? Actually, let Dr. Fox join in the shenanigans. Yeah, you know, we might be able to do that and just, um, I'll just be a shenanigan. Shenanigans. Who was it that was, what TV show was it that the little ones were on? When they stood there and they said shenanigans, shenanigans. I can't remember what that was. But, okay, Trevor T, what? It's Zilla. He had too much spicy food. All right, under the volcano off gassing. Oh, not good. Anyway, I am going to go take a 5 minute break and then we'll see what happens here, guys. See if we can get back to it. If you happen to spot Sasquatch or a buffalo, just note it in there what time it was and where it was. All right, I will be back in 5 minutes, so please don't go away, guys. And I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in cold Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream, where we are having a bad day, and majority of our volcanoes are hiding in clouds. So, not a lot of fun, if you ask me. So, it's, it is what it is. So, we got to deal with what we got, and that is what it is. So anyway, I did see somebody in there was wanting to see that collage again, and I'm willing to put that on there. We'll have a look and see what we can find. But I'm not going to spend too much time on there. There is a bunch of stuff in there, and if you do, guys, if you do want it, you can always email me and ask for it. All those that have done that yesterday already received theirs very quickly, and there was a couple requests today as well, and I sent it out again. So this is what we were looking at, and this was created by Oz, and Oz did a wonderful job on it. And as we can see, I got to get my mouse working on that. And oh, maybe it won't. It won't work on that because it's a picture. Or hang on, no, that should work because it's a screen grab. All right, did it zoom? Uh-oh. It didn't grab it the right way. It took it as a picture. Darn it. Let me see if I can fix that. Screenshot grab, and we'll do it that way. And we'll put another copy of it there. So let's get rid of that and make that a little bigger. Yeah, there we go. Now I should be able to zoom in on it. Yes. Okay, so I'm not sure why that wasn't working. Anyway, some people were looking at it, and it was kind of cool and interesting. Not sure where some of them were hiding, but we got Aurelio down here in the corner, and Status Quo. Rastarum is here, Satronics. I'm not sure who else was down in the corner here. We got Tom Tom going south, and I'm not sure what that one is. There's a couple of them down here, so it's hard to see. But maybe you might have spotted yourself in there somewhere. But there were some lots of good people in there, and glad to see all of them doing their things. So let's see, we got Mark the Shark, of course, as right there. So I don't know who was looking for who, but if you like I say, if you want to get this for yourself and peruse it and so on, you certainly can, and you could email me at drfox@shaw.ca. So drfox@shaw.ca. Just Canon ask us, just shoot me a quick email requesting it. That way it is a lot easier for me to just reply real quick. Okay, you still have my email there, so give it a quick shot, and I will be happy to. Yeah, the Daryl Barrel of Daryl's is pretty cool, and I thought that was really neat. But there's so many good ones in here that, this is just amazing, the work that must have gone in here, the hours she spent doing this. So pretty cool, and there's so many different ones. It's wild. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you know, sticking Mars up there in a rocket, that's pretty awesome. And me and my van, and some bunnies. I didn't even see these guys before. I have to keep looking around. There's always new discoveries here for some reason. So, pretty awesome. So, we like it. Anyway, request sent, perfect. And yeah, if you you want that, definitely do send that request in, and then right after the show, I will be happy to send those out and get everybody fulfilled, and that should be good for that. I see Kananaska's country, yours just popped in there, so good to see. And anyway, let's throw ourselves back to a volcano. And Taal is not even smoking anymore. Okay, even Taal quit. Everybody's given up on me today. Why is that? Oh boy. Let's see, what else we got? On the other side, let's see what it looks like. Yeah, other side looks pretty quiet too. So, yeah, anyway, we'll leave it at that. How is Ezra doing? Ezra? Ezra? I don't know. Is Ezra in the channel? I missed that. Okay. Anyway, did all the volcanoes take a day off or something? Lisa, I'm wondering if that's what they did. They certainly are hiding in the clouds, you know, and it is really unfortunate that we're not seeing a heck of a lot. It's really, it is kind of poor, you know. Mount Fuji, well, I want to see the other one here. Hang on, this one. We see a little bit coming off of here, off of Sakurajima, but not anything major that we can tell. So it is what it is. One of those days. So yeah, yeah. Let's see, what's this one here? This should be Popocatepetl if it's still up and running. If it hasn't decided to stop again. And we do see a glow up top here, and that smoke plume is fairly thick, so maybe this is going to erupt tonight for us. What's it look like from the other side? Not very good. So it is a very cloudy day for everything. So Miss LOL, oh, okay. You got mail. Yeah, apparently I do. And we'll see what that entails. Let's leave it there. I'm going to go read my mail. And, okay, I see that one. Oh. Oh, I see. I see what he said. Okay. We'll save that as that and see what we can do. And maybe that'll be kind of silly. Let's go there for a second. Going to split the screen here and load up a different picture just for a minute or two. Why is that one lit? Okay, remove, and I don't know how that one got there. Oh, looks like we got some bunnies coming in to eat anyway, which is really good. And now I forgot what I was going to load. Let's see, where are we here? Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. Stuck amongst the bees, I see, somewhere. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, so pretty safe to do this. And just so we see that, somebody was saying that there weren't enough buffalo there. Apparently there are now. This was photographic evidence of buffalo. Geez, why do they all look like they're in the same pose? Yeah, and those look awfully big for being there. I mean, they're as high as the trees. Even the walkway looks a little deep. Yeah. All right, I'll leave that, and let's go back to something else here. Okay, come on, you can do it. Popocatepetl is still doing its thing. I want to see if Fuji goes back online or not. And maybe that will come and surprise us. Nope, no Fuego. So yeah, we're basically running out of stuff, guys, and it is totally just not happening today. And unfortunately, it's one of those things. What do you do when there's nothing available, right? So nothing to look at, nothing to do, to work on, and that's kind of where we're at today. And a little bit disappointed. And I was hoping we'd have some new stuff. New breed of buffalo growing larger due to natural stream. I don't know if they're going that big. I mean, buffalo's already a big animal, right? So to get it even bigger, it would really be dangerous. Did you see the Bigfoot? No, I missed the Bigfoot. Did you have a Bigfoot in there? Oh my God, there's a Bigfoot. For those who don't see it, please take another look at that picture. You will see the abominable snowman. I didn't even notice him before. And yep, Bigfoot is in there. Sam Squatch. Yeah, you take a look. If you didn't see it, it's gotta be there. And I didn't even notice that at first, so pretty cool. Full-grown bulls weigh 2,000 pounds. Big dog. Some of the ones around here, they're about 22, 24, and the biggest one they had was 2,900 pounds. That was out here at Elk Island Park. So that's a big animal, 2,900 pounds. That's like holy mackerel. Yep, in the mist, Linda. And for those who don't see it, I'm going to be, if I can find my crayons, there's my crayons, copy, remove, paste, and we will circle it for you up top here. And you can look in the tree there. So that's Sasquatch in the mist. And hopefully everyone can see that up there. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Trev. And that's a good little bit of entertainment. So, okay, back around real quick and see what else there is. And then I think we're going to probably shut her down and not seeing a heck of a lot. So we don't have anything on Semeru. We only see Merapi, and we've got Popocatepetl, of course, is glowing a little bit. And we take a look at Semeru in the clouds, unfortunate, but nothing we can do there. And let's see what else we got. I wanted to take a look and see if we can see anything on Etna. And no, that camera is still bad. This one is non-existent. Ha! boy, even that other one that we were looking at, that new one, that yeah, Stromboli, even that's hiding. So I don't know. Etna is completely in the clouds, and there's just nothing to see. So, darn it, I'm just not having a good day. I was hoping we'd see something. Look at that. That's horrible. Horrible pictures, I tell you. And that's Iceland. And yeah, we're kind of limited in what we can see here. So one more time to this guy, James Bond. I've seen the skull of the abominable snowman in the museum in Nepal. That's actually a Yeti over there, but okay. So we're all safe. Well, that's the ones over there. The ones over here are different. They're Sasquatch rather than the abominable snowman or Yeti. So there's more than one, you know. There's families of them. Anyway, that's how they survive. Okay, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. I'm pretty much out of everything, and we don't have anything going. Got to get me a copy, thank you. Yeah, for those who wanted a copy of that collage that Oz created, please do send an email in to me, drfox@shaw.ca, and I will do what I can to get it out right away for you guys. Yeah, Strom, Bowl, and then E. So it's actually Elob Morts. Elob Morts. That's what we have. Elob Morts. That's not on this one, but if we change it, we can go to Elob Morts. That's the Elob Morts channel. And there's nothing to see at Elob Morts, unfortunately, and it is very, very poor no matter where we go. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it somewhere here. I guess Ta'al is a tall order, so we will leave it on Ta'al if it will go there, and hopefully it will. And then from there we'll see what we can do. Why is my computer revving? There we go. And I think we're going to wrap it up for today. No bacon seed, no flying spaghetti monsters, not even cheese. Nope, not even cheese. Isn't that horrible? Everything is just not good today. So I do apologize. I mean, it's kind of beyond my ability to do anything as far as get these things to erupt, of course. And I know there's a whole bunch of volcanoes on the planet that are erupting, but we just can't see any of them doing anything right now. So it's one of those things. All right. So let's see. Willis Horton, welcome. And let's see. Did I say hi to Miss Lobo Bob? And who else? Cookster is in the house. And we've seen that, so okay. Oh, Roxy is here. Welcome, Roxy. And James Bong, I think we got you earlier. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not a good day for volcano viewing. That is one of those things. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to shut it down. And I do apologize for cutting the show a little bit short, but you know, I'm out of stuff, and not much else I can do for today. So Kim Raudenbush, sorry, I'm gonna have to cut this one short for real. Anyway, take care, everyone. Be good. Thank you for being here, you guys. I really do appreciate all of you. Thank you for hitting that like button. That is awesome. If you haven't done that yet and you want to help the channel out a little bit, you can. And that is one of those things. Summertime says no problem. Get ready for another day. You bet. And that's kind of how we have to look at it. Luigi, welcome, and good night to you. And take care, everyone. And be good, keep smiling, and tomorrow will be another day. So we will do what we can when we can, and hopefully we will see a little bit more lava tomorrow, and hopefully lots of bacon. You know what we want. Anyway, take care, everyone, and again, thank you for being here. Thank you to my moderators. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Oh, I should run my member list. I'm going to run my member list here for those that have joined. I want to make sure I do that. We'll get that going. And at least these are our members, and we do have 62 wonderful members now, and I'm very happy about that. That's awesome. So heck of a good list, and thank you all for helping out and doing the supporting thing. And I'll let that go by one more time, just so everybody can make sure they've seen their name and they know they are one of the wonderful lavaliers supporting. And yeah, that's actually, it's pretty good, Oz, and I'm happy that all of them are doing their wonderful thing. So thank you kindly, everyone, and I will turn that list off now, and we'll let it finish though. So, and get down to the end, and then that should be good. It is getting longer though, that list, which is great, and I've only got about 1,000 more to go, and I'll be all good. So, actually, that I would love to have up to 1,000 people supporting. That would be awesome if we could do that, but that's a lot of time down the road, I think. Anyway, for now, I do want to say thanks again to all of you. Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, I can actually do the Star Wars thing, but not with this software. I have to do it with my other editing software. Maybe I can do that, and we'll see how that works. So, be cool, everyone. And we'll give her another shot tomorrow and see what happens. Keep smiling, stay warm, stay safe, stay kind, and most of all, please make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Take care, everyone, and please let tomorrow start with smiles and kind people. Take care, everyone, and good night. Oink, oink. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters throws in a $5 super chat. Thank you, oh Mummy of Hamsters. That's awesome. That'll pay for the electric bill for tonight. That's cool. Thank you kindly, oh Mummy of Hamsters. And okay, I gotta go though. Take care, everyone, and good night. All the best. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Oink, oink.